Hey guys, real quick before we get to the video today, I wanted to go over a couple of things here. I am currently a seller on eBay and on TcgPlayer, so I sell a whole plethora of things, guys. I'll be posting Lorcana Shimmering Skies, possibly deck stuff for Lorcana soon. I just sold out all of my Pokemon stuff, believe it or not. But I do have several like deck cores here. I have a Bant Commander deck, Whitewoods, cassette Sprite, got a European printed Sword Soul core. I have one of my old favorites. Just several things. I have football cards from the 1990s. Odd story, my grandfather passed away in 2018, and he left a box of cards with my name on it from 1990 and just said, hey man, I hope you make some good money here in the years later. And here we are now, so posting them for him, hoping to make some money. Also, my MTG store, or my TCG store, if you scroll on down, 100,000, yeah. So I do have a TcgPlayer Store. It's MatthewCodysCards. You can see the descriptions below. You'll see links to eBay and TcgPlayer, but please just hit me up. Say, hey, True, coming from, I don't know why it's not loading. Maybe it's because I posted it for too much money. But if you guys are interested in all, like I said, just, hey, True, I'm coming from the YouTube channel. Loved your last video on whatever, and I'll throw you a deal on cards we can work out. So maybe even give you like a $5 discount here. I don't know. But anyway, guys, that'll be it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Later. Hey guys, True Knight here. So today I want to discuss my updated thoughts on MTG Arena. So as you guys can see, I did play a few games and grinded all the way to Mythic since I last spoke to you. I was sitting at, I think I was sitting in like Gold right as the season reset, and I was just like talking about my frustrations with the set, with the format, that I didn't like it, and it just kind of felt like it was very degenerate and very like just not the style that I like to play with Magic. I like games that include like going back and forth. I don't like just one-sided affairs, and I'm gonna be completely honest, even after grinding out to Mythic off camera and everything like that, and playing a few games and just getting there and working on it, I still feel the same way. Like, there's so many games that I could tell you that like I couldn't even get a creature down in an aggro deck. Like, literally, I can recall like 7 games off the top of my head where I was just like, wow, that game got to like turn 5 and I couldn't even get a creature to stick. Like, it was that bad. So for me, my thought process is just that, like, I'm not here for it, man. Yeah, I grinded and got there because I wanted to prove to myself that I could still do it. I know I stepped away from the game for almost a year, and I just came back like maybe a month ago, but like I just wanted to still prove to myself that I was at that level and knowledge of Magic that I could still go ahead and hit Mythic. And I know it's not like, oh, you're the best in the world or anything like that, but you gotta like be competent in Magic to be able to get to that level, right? You know? Sorry, I'm unsleeving a deck while I'm talking to you guys. And for me, like, I like to feel proud of hitting Mythic, because hitting Mythic is like, you're at peak rank, you're up there with the best players in Arena who have also made it. Like, you're on that upper echelon, you know? You're not sitting in Diamond, you're not sitting in Platinum, you're not plateaued in Gold. Like, you've made the breakthrough, you know? But yeah, man, it doesn't feel that way. I just kind of feel like as many games as I had that I was just like, oh, they couldn't play, ha ha ha. Like, I mean, as many games as I had where I was like, I couldn't play. I felt that many games against my opponent. Like, I was sitting there like, oh, you can't play. I just won't let you do, you won't put a card on the field that'll stick. Or if you put a card on the field that sticks, I'm just going to run over you and I'm going to ignore you completely. And I had plenty of games like that, even against Mono Red. I was just, I don't care about your snapshot. I got the cards, just run away with this game. And I'll show you the deck I did with, because I did it with one deck. I didn't at all change decks to a different color. I don't know if you can check my match history if you want to, but I played green-white rabbits the whole way through and leveled up with that. So that's the deck that I used. And I went from gold all the way up to mythic within about 10 days doing that. So for me, it's been a disheartening experience. You know, it's been a very like, yeah, so what kind of thing. You know, like, I just don't find myself really, I don't know, like, caring, and I don't find myself walking away from it accomplished. I just kind of find myself like, finally, like, I don't have to keep on sitting through that anymore. I made it to the echelon that I wanted to make it to, and it's cool. I played a couple of games in Mythic just to see, like, hey, what are Mythic players doing? And they're just doing the same stuff. It doesn't change. It doesn't change. So it's very, like, disheartening, because you're just like, oh, so this is just what we do here. This is just the game, you know? And it sucks. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I don't like it. I think it's kind of garbage and, like, a crappy feeling in a sense. Like, I just don't think that there's any, like, there was never that moment where I was like, yeah, like, this is cool, you know? Like, I did this and this is awesome, man. It was just a very bittersweet, like, okay, cool, I finally got through the horrendous crap, you know? And I hate that, like, because I adore Magic, dude. I do. Magic has a soft spot in my heart. Like, I learned the game from my uncle when I was like 6, and friggin' it's just always had a special place in my heart. So it just sucks to feel that way, because you just kind of find yourself like, oh, well, okay. And I'm not gonna lie, guys, like, I got to Mythic and I immediately shut it off because I just was de-interested in even trying out the Mythic level and seeing what that's all about. I had no, like, drive to be like, oh, I want to see what's next, like, what are people doing. Like, I had to come back to it a couple of days later, because I'm not gonna lie, it didn't take me 10 days to get there. I got there on the 10th or 11th, and I took like 2 or 3 days away from the game, and then I came back to it and was like, alright, let's see what the Mythic level is like. And it just left an even more bitter taste in my mouth. Like, I was just like, oh, this sucks. Like, that's a shame, you know? So overall, you're not going to hear a high praise from me about the game. It's cool to have made it. It's cool to have gotten there because I wanted to get there, but at the same time, I just is like, cool, good riddance, I'm done playing now. Like, I'll see you next month maybe if I'm interested. Hopefully the next set fixes thing. I know that's the age-old thing we all say in TCGs, is that next set's gonna be better, and it never gets better. But I don't know. Hopefully it'll make it more fun. I really miss Esper. I loved Esper. I loved the control/fight mentality of that deck. And sorry, I just got home from the gym. Need my protein. But I love the, like, Esper mid-rangey fight/counter your opponent's crap/kill him kind of thing, and you just don't get that right now. So at least from what I've seen, I'm gonna go watch a couple of CGB videos and see what he's been up to, and then I don't know, maybe I'll try out a couple of his decks if there's hope. But that'll be it for me, guys. I'm gonna go do something else. So please like, comment, subscribe. Please let me know your thoughts on Bloomburrow. Are you guys having fun? Or is this enjoyable for you? Because if it is, like, give me your takes. I'd love to hear how you guys are enjoying it, if there even is a community of people on this channel that like to watch it. So please let me know. But yeah, that'll do it for me, guys. Be kind, be respectful, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.